The Miyetti Allah Kutala Hall, a cattle breeder association, has said that it is going spiritual against those opposing continued open grazing in Nigeria. By this, he said, it will invoke the wrath of God against them. The spokesman for the group, Saleh Al San, stated this during a chat with Punch Live on Tuesday, noting that the association was also interested in legal and political solutions to the matter. He said, first, we'll take legal action. Secondly, we'll seek a political solution. And then, spiritual, we will invoke the wrath of God on those opposing the open grazing law, Al San said. As the paper also reports, Al San wondered why there were still violence in the southeast after herders had, according to them, left the region. That nonsense you see in the southeast is a manifestation of frustration. They will continue burning their cities, killing themselves. Now that the herders are not there, they are still killing themselves. Sometimes they wear Fulani attires to continue to commit heinous crimes. Now that the herders are not there, are they having peace in the east? Those Biafrans are shooting and killing their animals. Those making noise in the media are cattle traders. They will not go anywhere. The cows you see there now belong to the Igbo, he was quoted as saying. This one is a serious matter that the wrath of God will come. What about the Fulani headsmen, the ones they've killed? What judgment is awaiting? That this has sparked massive reactions. These guys are truly unbelievable that they are going to invoke the wrath of God. This has sparked massive reactions. Nigerians are talking about this seriously. The kind of words that Nigerians are raining on them, not all of them I can really put out here. Nigerians are not happy about this statement that is coming from Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria. Let's not forget that calls have been made that this association itself, they should be proscribed. They should be proscribed as terrorists. That's the calls that have been made. That if President Muhammad Buhari is arresting Nnamdi Kanu and agitators, these guys should be arrested as well. Nigerians are not happy. Someone said God cannot and will not subtitle human beings with animals. Animals cannot face judgment of God, but human beings will do. Another one says the wrath of God will rather come upon your people and that you have been destroying other people's means of livelihood. These guys, they've been one this interesting one. Someone says, do you know God? Which God are you actually talking about? That God's wrath is already on your head and your children and your children's children, killers. Fulani headsmen, these guys, they are not really showing any sympathy. This Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, right now, what they are doing is that they're just kicking against Southern Governor's resolve to place a ban on open grazing. Do it the modern way, ranching. It looks like they have hidden motives, ulterior motives, because it should not bring a problem. It should not bring a problem. All we are saying is that they themselves, they are the ones even saying it, that most of the people committing the atrocities, that they are not Nigerian. They are not Nigerians. They are from foreign countries. Who brought them in the first place? Buhari used them to rig election. Now to send them out is a problem. Well, if that is the position they are stating, that these guys are not Nigerians, then they should be embracing what southern governors are talking about. Let's resort to ranching. Let there be ranching, because if there's ranching, everybody will know that this is the location, this is one place, but that one moving from point A to point B, that is where a lot of things happens. Let us use ranching, but they are still kicking against it. And the thing that gives them even all of this power is because they know very well that presidency is in support. Was it not today that presidency, through the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, was speaking and was telling Fulani headsmen that you guys should fight it to the end. Fight Southern governors. Don't give up. If you want to go legal, go legal. Because see the way all the things he outlined, just what Malami talked about. So he said, first, they are going to take legal action. Secondly, they will they will seek political solution, and then spiritual. If Buhari has agreed that yes, what these governors are talking about, I don't think this Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, they will not be speaking all of this Buhari does not, no sympathy. That was what Falana was stating today, that he does not understand, because when Malami was talking about rights, that Fulanis, they have rights, that they should fight for their rights. When it comes to this, they have rights, but the people they've been killing, they don't have rights. Falana was pointing out that in the constitution, the same the same thing, the same law that applies to one region should be the same law to another. Everyone is, we are all in this country together, so it's the same constitution that covers all of us, the same rights. So it's not like the Hausas, the Fulanis, the Northerners, they now have a special right, because the way Malami is speaking and talking, it looks like these people, they have special rights. Anything that happens to them, then they can speak. It's illegal, it's against their rights. But if it's other region, nobody speaks again. In all of the killings and in all of the atrocities they've committed, how many Fulani herdsmen have been prosecuted for this? Even this Miyetti Alakatu Breeders Association, they are the head of they are like the union. They've not even stepped into this to say, if this thing is bringing an issue, let's see how to resolve this. They've always been kicking against it. It looks like they have ulterior motive, serious ulterior motive. God will not allow that plan to come to pass. And they are the ones now stating that the wrath of God, the same people that will shed innocent blood, they shed innocent blood. They destroyed people's families. Many people are still, they've not recovered from the trauma, from the pain these Fulani herdsmen inflicted on their families. A lot of people's lost father, lost mother, brother, uncle, one way or the other. A lot of people have been affected. Right now, as if the trauma will not even let them to return back to the farm. They said, no, that is the end of it. No more farming. And these guys, they don't even have conscience. They are saying that they are the ones that want to invoke the wrath of God, that the wrath of God will come down. Who do we blame? President Muhammad Buhari's government is a Fulani government. That we know very well. That everything. They value even the life of cow more than human beings. And that is the same President Muhammad Buhari that went to the United Nations to tell a lot of lies, to speak a lot. They are the ones calling right now that the wrath of God, they are going to invoke the wrath of God. All of these are just threats to make the southern governors probably back out, but we can see that that is not happening. A lot of the states have taken the lead and they are passing this bill, they are signing it. They are signing it because they cannot just sit and let their citizens be dying and let their citizens be killed. It's not possible. Well, we'll see where this threat will lead to, because right now this is a serious threat that it will invoke the wrath of God. Let's hear your take. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.